Allison from Mommy's Side. Excuse me. My allergies are really bad. I can't say today. It's night. It used to be like beautiful sunshine, blue skies, and now the clouds have rolled in. I was outside, but it got a little chilly. Yep, gotta love Washington, I guess. Um, oh, I have been totally putting this off. I did try to do one video about the clay, and it was just horrible. I don't know how the people do it. Yeah, I do. They do speed videos. I haven't figured out how y'all do speed videos, so I guess until I learn how to do that, I don't know. Gonna do my best. Anyhow, Granny D, my daughter, when I was messing with my clay, decided to make you something. So here it is. So my daughter made this for you. Just a little, whoops, drop him. Little squirrel charm. So anyhow, she likes your story times too. So okay, so let's get with the clay. Let me bring this over. I did have to have my husband go and get it out of storage. I didn't get everything out of storage, but I did get this one. So I don't want to take too much out of storage because, like I said, we're moving. So anyhow, I still got a ton. I have a whole house I still got to pack. It's crazy. So here we go. Now this is not stuff that y'all have to have in order to do clay work. Okay, I'm just gonna show y'all what I've got, and then I'll do what do you call it? I'll make something. Well, in fact, I'm gonna make a drunken squirrel for Granny D. I wasn't going to. I wanted to keep it a surprise, but I thought, well, why not, and just do the video too, since I promised a tutorial on the polymer clay. So let's go with the rules of polymer clay. Okay, if you use a plate or a pan or a knife or a fork or a spoon or anything that you would normally put food on, if you put polymer clay on it, you can never use it again for food, ever. So you'll either be discarding it, or y'all will be putting it in like a container or something so that okay, hey, this is just for my clay, can't use it again. I know some people, when they bake the polymer clay, they'll put tinfoil on their pans. Does it protect? I have no idea. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all that it's safe, because I don't know. And I'm not willing to take that chance because I don't know. So what I do is I use these tiles. Okay, I have about 4 of them. I've only got 2 right here. But that way, if I need, I got a bigger project, I can line all 4 up, into like a bigger square. And I'll put those on top of one of my cookie sheets. That way, the polymer clay won't touch at all. I mean, you can see they're pretty darn thick. It's tile, right? But anyhow, so you definitely don't want to touch anything that is with the clay that y'all gonna be eating off of or whatever, so I have a whole lot of paintbrushes. I have little tools, different types of tools, for sculpting the clay and stuff. You don't need all this stuff. I mean, the brushes if you want to paint, or if you want to high gloss it. I thought I had my gloss in here, but I guess I don't. But anyhow, then yeah, the brushes. These are just cheap makeup brushes. That's what I'm using there. So they're not even paint brushes. These are actual makeup brushes. Um, so yeah, but a toothpick is all really you need. Maybe like, oh, what do you call it? You know, the plastic knives and forks and stuff? Yeah, just things like that. Okay, so let me show you a couple of different, there is Fimo, it's Fimo. That's a good clay, but it's really, really soft. So if you plan on working a lot and taking a long time, then Fimo wouldn't be the clay for you because it gets really soft really fast. Don't get me wrong, that's good for the hands, you know, because you gotta condition it, but yeah. Sculpey is kind of in between. It's a little bit soft, you know, and easier to work with, but it doesn't get super soft like the Fimo. Okay? Primo, this is the one I like to work with the most, but it is super hard. Not, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it doesn't get soft. I mean, you can sit and condition it for hours and it'll only hit a certain soft point, if that makes any sense. So this is the in between. It's softer than, or it's not as soft as the Fimo, but it's a lot softer than the Primo, if that makes any sense. So now they both have different baking times. So I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if we can focus. So they both say to bake at 275 or 130 Celsius. This one, the Sculpey, is 15 minutes bake time. And this is per quarter inch. So do the math, right? And the Primo is 30 minutes. If I'm going to make like a really big project, what I do is I drop the temperature down to about 225 to 200, depending on how big the project is. If it's a super small project, then I definitely go by their time, 275 and 30 or 15 minutes, depending what you do. So you'll need some clay, whether it be Primo or Sculpey, Fimo. Those are just the ones that I know. I know there's probably other clays out there, but those are the ones I know. I got some chalks. These are pastel colors. I also use acrylic paint on my clay too. Something to cut your clay with. Be careful, it's very sharp, so you definitely, if you got children, you'll definitely want to maybe do like what I do and keep it boxed up for sure. Oops, didn't mean to bump y'all. These are just stamps and cutters and letters and stuff. I don't use it too much. You're gonna want some type of a rolling pin. I do have, I don't know what you call it, like a pasta roller. It's in storage, but I like to use this just to get it to, you know, where I'll be able to put it all in the pasta roller, and then it gets thinner and thinner and thinner. You don't need either one. You can take a jar or a cup or anything round to roll it out. I mean, seriously, you do not need something like this. For texture or textures, y'all can toothbrush, right? Simple, easy. I have, if I can find it, sandpaper to make textures. Where is it? I got it. Yeah, you can see. It's a big old hot mess in here. Yes, aluminum foil to make textures in it. In fact, I'll be showing you some textures in the clay that I'm going to show you, right? Oh no, everything's falling out. I have, I don't know what you call it. It's a magnetic. Oh, they all fell out. Uh-oh. It's a magnetic. Ooh, okay, so an X-Acto knife, if you don't want to use, what do you call it, like something like this, or a razor blade would work. What's the other ones that would work? Oh yeah, see, there's one of those plastic knives, right? I lost some of my stuff. Gold Primo. Anywho, my squirrels around here, ouch, yes, there's another cutter, but it gives that rigid edge. Oh my gosh, this is a hot mess. I haven't worked with the clay in like 4 years because it's been in storage since I moved here. Yeah, so I've been saying this. I'm making a drunken squirrel for Granny D. I think I'll use the Sculpey. Ooh. That is, what do you call it? I thought that had a name. Maybe it don't. I think this was nude. I don't know, it's like a baby. In fact, I got, yeah, like this. Or no, this is nude. This is translucent, so you can add this to like any of your clays, and it will make it a little more translucent. Or actually, you would add a little bit of color to this if you want it really translucent, if that makes any sense. And darn it, I lost my thing. Anyhow, so I was going to show you. I'll have to find them. I don't know if you can see that there's that hole right there, and that silver is the magnet. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. So it just clicks. This is, oops, like a pick. Very, very sharp. I can't find the other one. It's still missing. Hold on one sec. Okay, so I showed you the pick. Okay. And then this one is kind of like a cutter. I don't know if you can see that. It helps you kind of carve more details. And then you've got this one. Helps smooth things out and bring them together. This one too. This one's flat. And then you got your ball tip. I believe I got this at Hobby Lobby. Don't quote me on that. Now they have ones where they're all what do you call it, built in like that. Like they do sell them, but to me this is more convenient. You know, because it's one wand and then you've got your attachments, and so you can just change it out rather than, you know, this big old hot mess like this. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, alright, what do I do? I mean, there's so many different things. So anyhow, let's just get to making the squirrel for Granny D. Oops, gosh darn it, I keep bumping y'all. I'll show you how to do a crochet hook cover another time. The clay work really does take a long time. And I don't know. I am not a pro by any means, so don't assume that I am, because I'm not. So the squirrels around here are gray, but they have like a little bit, excuse me, a little bit of brown in them. And then of course the bottoms of their tails and their bellies are white. So what I'm gonna do is make him gray, or well, this is silver, okay. It's got, I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it's sparkly. It's got like little glitter in it. Anyhow, so I'm going to use this, and then what I'm going to do, I don't know if y'all know what dry brushing is, but it's where you take your paint with a dry brush, and you take, you get off as much as you possibly can from the brush, and then you just kind of rub it on. It's dry brushing, almost like when you, I don't know, I'll show you. I'm going to show y'all how I do it. But anyhow, so we're going to need this. And also, where did that translucent go? Because I want to use some of that for the belly and for his paws. And then we'll need some black for his little eyes. Actually, no, I'm not going to use black. Well, I am, but I'm going to use beads. I'm not going to use, because this baby is going to be something that she can, well, I was going to make her a charm, but my daughter ended up making Granny D a charm, so, hold on, let me find these. Okay, what a hot mess. Okay, so, I'm going to use beads, okay, for the eyes, and then, and I kept forgetting. Oh no, that's too bright of a pink. I'm looking for, I know I got some red already open. Maybe I can use that pink and I'll just add some white to it. In fact, I think that's what I'll do. Oh, wait, there we go. For the little nose and mouth. So, alright, here we go. So, the pink and white, so I don't need this. The pink and white for eyes and mouth. This is the translucent. That's going to be for the belly and the paws. And then, of course, the glittery silver for everything else. And then black beads for the eyes. Okay? I'm not going to condition the whole thing. I gotta take my rings off in front of you, but I will show you how I do it. Actually, hold on. Anyhow, so I'll show you how to start conditioning, but I can't show you the whole thing because I mean it takes a long time. It's definitely not something fast. Oh, I forgot to tell you, stupid me, ignorant me, whatever. You're gonna want some alcohol, okay? And then what y'all gonna do is take, I don't have any cotton balls near me, but you would use a cotton ball or, you know, something, you know, that's lint-free, okay? And you're gonna take everything that you're gonna use on your clay, okay, and you're going to wipe it down with the alcohol. That way you get all of the lint off, or anything, oils, whatever, because you want clean hands. You want all of your tools to be lint free, because clay, especially polymer clay, will pick up any tiny little lint and stuff. All right. Okay, so now that we got that, let me put the alcohol away. I've already cleaned everything, so I'm not too worried because I already did it. So we're going to want to take however much you think the body is going to need, or whatever y'all are making, you're going to want to cut like that much off. I think for the body and the head, I'm going to use at least half of this. Okay, so I'm going to take this right here. And what's great about polymer clay, okay, is you can spend hours working on your project and and it won't dry up on you. Like some clays will dry up on you, so you gotta be kind of fast. I tried one, I can't remember what it was, but I did try it. Granted, it was very lightweight, very, very lightweight, but boy, did it dry up so fast, and it was so hard to work with. But polymer clay doesn't, so I'll just show you real quick. Conditioning is you just knead it. You know how you would knead your bread? That's all you do. And the heat from your hands, and that's what I do. If my husband isn't able to help me, because usually I have him condition my clay, because, I mean, but it's hard. I'm not using Primo, I'm using the Sculpey, so it's a lot softer, but Primo, I wouldn't even be able to do what I'm doing right here. I mean, Primo is so hard. So condition it until it's super soft, and when I'm done conditioning, then I'll come back and I'll show you what it needs to look like. Okay, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so once you get it conditioned, here, this is what I wanted to show you, the difference. This is the Sculpey, so it's super soft, if you can see that, right? This is the Primo. Yeah. So you can see how much harder Primo is. Now, Primo is, I really do like Primo. In fact, if you look at the majority of my clay, it is Primo. I have a lot of this too, but or you know, the Sculpey, but I don't know, I like the Primo when I make little, not little, but you know, like bigger things. When I make little characters, I like this because it's easier to work with and it blends in a lot better than this blends in. So this is the translucent. I don't look translucent right now, but when you roll it out, it's got like a translucent, you know, opacity. Am I saying that right? Opacity to it. So you can see, like, I can't even squish this, barely squish. For this, it's like, what is that kids play? Play-Doh? Yeah, it's like that. So, all right, you're gonna want to roll, I don't know, maybe a little less than an inch size ball, okay, for its head. All right, so like that. And then for the body, you're gonna want like a pear shape, you know. So you just start out like you would with the ball, and then you just roll the tip. I don't know if you can see that. You're just rolling the tip like that. So there you go, and then you get your, what do you call it, your pear shape. Okay, this is the head though, so to make it back into a ball. So pear shape for the body, and then you're gonna attach the head. This is gonna be details for the belly and for, oops, roll away, the ears and the paws. Okay, so, oh, sorry, bump y'all. It's so hard because I got the camera literally in front of me, and so I'm like having to reach. So if I get out of frame, I apologize. Alright, just fair warning right now. Like I said, I got the pink and the white for the nose and his little mouth. I might even pull some red out for the mouth instead of the pink, or maybe mix some orange and red to, I don't know, I haven't figured out what I'll do with the mouth yet. And then of course, if you remember, beads for the eyes. So let's start shaping. Well, hold on one sec. I want to Woo, everything's rolling away. Alright, hold on one sec. Okay, so I forgot to mention, and this is purely up to you. You do not have to do this, okay? You get some wire, okay, and you're only going to want maybe a 1/2 inch. I mean, you can make it a little longer, but really you just need about a 1/2 inch. So, cut it. That might even be less than a 1/2 inch. No, it's about a 1/2 inch. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the bottom of the head and to his body. It just adds a little more support, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's get his head rounded a little bit more. Okay. Then we're going to take that little piece. I'm just going to stick it right in the middle, so like that. Okay. And then, hold on, let me get my glue. Okay, so yeah, I am so not organized. Jeez, I need to get more organized. You can use triple thick or Mod Podge. I have both, but this is what I'm using right now. So what you're gonna do, and you should have done this first before you stuck it in his head, but you're gonna take your little wire piece. I don't know if you can see that. Just a little bit of glue. You do not need a lot, okay? And then you're going to put it in the bottom of the head, and then you're gonna dip the other end again just a little bit. You're gonna take his body and you're gonna squish. Okay, we want his head kind of tilted because, like I told Granny D, I'm gonna make her a drunken squirrel. So we're going to kind of tilt his head just a little bit like that. Alright, so next, let's close this. And you're going to want a tool. Now it can be, it doesn't have, you do, like I said, you do not have to use this. You can use things like this, right? Or a toothpick, or I've even seen people, you know, the popsicle sticks, the little small ones. I've even seen people use that. So, you know, definitely do that. So you're going to want to go in the back, you know, so this is the front of our squirrel, okay? And this is the back. And you're just going to want to kind of squish it. It's gonna look ugly at first. It really is. But this is just to kind of help keep it together. Alright. I hope I'm staying in frame. So, and then what you'll do is take your rounded edge, okay? Or you could probably even do it with something like the, oops, not that one. You could probably even use, you know, like the end of your brush. But you just want to smooth it out. I'm not going to worry about smoothing it too much because I am going to create like textures, you know, for the fur. Okay, so we got his little head and we got his body. Now Everything's rolling away. We're going to take this and we're going to, oops, see, he's drunk already and he's falling over. Alright, so take your rolling pin. Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, this is so hard. Oh, runaway play. Okay, so this one you're going to want to roll. Yeah, it is super hard to roll. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can't bring this up better. Okay, maybe that's better. Then I'm not having to reach too far ahead of me. But just want to roll it until it gets really thin. I let it sit too long. I should have conditioned it again. But just keep rolling, just keep rolling. And you want it really thin. You don't want it thick at all. Like, really, really thin is, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because this is going to go over his his belly, okay? And then, of course, you know, the ears. I think I should have conditioned this again. Yeah, I'm going to have to recondition this. Alright. Gosh, see? Alright. I'll be right back. Okay, so, the translucent one just didn't want to work with me tonight. My clay is really old, so, the ones that have been opened, a long time, it does kind of dry out. I mean, you can condition it, but it's late at night and I don't want to sit and do it for hours, so I just took some white, I don't know if you can see it, and some brown, and kind of got like a little marble effect going on. Alright, so this is going to be the belly. I hope you can see that. So, oops, knock them over. So, like I was saying, you want to make it really thin. You know, like super, super thin. God, look at that marble. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. I love that. Anyhow, so just keep rolling until it gets, you know, pretty thin. So about like that. I don't know if you can see. So really thin, paper thin. Okay. Then you're gonna take, where did my little cutters go? Right here. Let's get, woo! Drop ya. I'm so sorry, y'all. So, this is even too big, but I'm gonna use it just for the initial cut. Okay. Alright, so you see that's way too big for him, so we're gonna cut it so it fits better and more of a, like maybe I don't know, like a pear shape, right? And then once we get this, then we'll shape it a little better and put it on his belly. So now you just kind of want to, easier if you leave it down. Let me zoom in a little more. So you just kind of round it, because you don't want the sharp edges. You want it to look more natural, if that makes sense. Okay, I still might have to cut some off. Where is he? There he is. Oops. My gosh, Allison. Okay, let's see which side do I like better. I like this side better. So, put his little belly on. Okay. You're not going to see that, so you don't really have to worry. But this here, you want to, like, I don't want to say blend in, but just kind of, you know, push it so it meets. You can even take your little tool and just kind of rub it in. Like I said, you're not going to see this because his, what do you call it, his little hands, his arms, and then of course his feet. So there you go, you got the belly. Okay, so we'll set so you can see him. Seems like the video is blurry. I'm so sorry if it is. Hold on one sec. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. The medication my doctor's got me on makes my vision blurry, so it could just be me. Maybe it's not blurry. Just trying to fix this up just a little bit more. Okay, so let's do the feeties. And the arms. I'm dropping everything. And the ears. And they keep rolling away. Alright, so let's do the hands. Now the hands like that. You just see, kind of want to roll it and then squish it a little bit. So it looks like that. Okay. And then I just take my little knife. Let me zoom you in. Oh, won't let me zoom in. Hold on one sec. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, so we're gonna cut right there and right there. Okay, and then you're just gonna take them and kind of shape them a little bit better. So they look more like little paws, right? Oops, got out of camera. So sorry. Don't want that one completely. Where is? I'm going to use the end of the brush just to kind of help it. Okay, so one little paw. Okay. Okay, and then you want to stick his paw wherever you want it. We'll have him go like that. Okay. Then you take a blending tool of some sort and you just blend his arm in. Okay. There you go. So there's one little paw. So make two of them. Okay. And then we're going to put the other one right here. So I'm going to pause and finish his other paw. Pause and paw. Alright. And then we'll do the feeties.
He's getting fat and happy.
Okay. So we've got...
This is probably going to be one of the last videos
both hands or paws. Now we'll do the feeders.
I haven't decided if I'm going to film, load them up, and take them to the processor. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet or not.
Not that one.
This may
that
be
one.
just the last one. And when I get his meat back, I may talk about some more on that. Like I said, I did not keep track of how much feed we put in.
And the same with
so I can't give you guys a breakdown on cost to raise the
if you did
this
the
year
the
because
hands.
I didn't keep track of it.
We're going to do the exact same thing for the feet. And we're going to put them right here.
Like I said
Okay.
before, if you are thinking about raising these animals,
So,
get you on that feeder.
roll it.
Get a big water trough because they drink tons of water, especially when they start getting bigger and it gets hot
And
outside.
then make
They're
it
gonna go
into
through the water like
that
crazy.
teardrop
So if you don't have a
shape.
big trough, you're going to be out there every day. If not
Okay.
2 times a day, because he will drink that in a day.
And then
day and a half top.
flatten it.
So we're out here every
don't-
day,
oops.
every day. Filling this up, topping it off.
So,
that could be a little bit of a
just like with
that could
the
be a little bit
paws,
of a hassle if you're not home.
You can do
every
the
day. If you're
same
working late or
thing.
whatever, you know, and you're not home
literally
to get,
just
to
the
water
same
them,
thing.
Get a bigger trough. Another that get him a shelter. Jesse's had shelter and shade and all that stuff his whole life. He's lived a good life. That's all I can say about it. Jesse, hate to see you go, buddy, but I'm kind of glad to see you going away because
I'm
we're
just
ready
kind
to
of
have
round it
some
off. I
fresh
mean,
meat from our
don't have to
ourselves
be
on our property. That's
completely
the thing about it,
perfect because
your kids,
that's the whole
no
point
one
of
knows where
it
meat came from.
being,
There's so
I
many
mean, you
people
want
out there
it
living
to
in the
look
city. A lot of
good,
these
but,
people get on my channel. I don't know why they watch me because they get on there
you
and
know,
criticize.
and then you're going to
But
put
we're
it
in the city, they
underneath,
think,
and you're
why
going to
don't you
take
just
whatever you got, I'm sorry, I forgot I had a YouTube, because I don't like sitting in silence, so when I'm working on this, while I was working on this, I had video, about farming and, what do you call it, time to process the cow, if that makes any, oops, sorry, getting out of view, so, one little foot, okay, but I think I made him his foot a little too wide. There we go. Let's see. What do you think? Does that look like a cutie little foot? So, there we go. Yeah. And squish. Alright. So go and finish your other foot and I'll meet you back after I've got it put on. Okay, so now we've got the paws and the feet. Right? So let's do the ears, okay? So how I like to do it, it just makes it a lot easier. You take the end of your brush, okay? Kind of you flatten the clay a little bit, and then you wrap it around. So, just like that. Alright. But I want to add a little bit of this pink. So if I can get it out. Okay, so I should have done this already. So again, condition your clay till it's workable. Like, see how soft that is. This is the Sculpey clay, so you can see how soft it is. This is not. This is Sculpey as well. No, this isn't. You know, I don't know. It doesn't have a. I don't know. It feels like it's Primo, but it might. I don't know. It feels like it's Primo because. No, it's not. This is Sculpey because it's soft. Look how soft that is. I mean, it's still kind of hard to squish, but it'll soften up as I work at it. So just knead it like you would knead your bread. Alright. Wow, this is going to be a long video. I'm so sorry. Okay, so you just add a little bit of pink. In it, I just used one of my smaller brushes and just kind of put it in and just kind of rubbed it like this. Okay. And now time to put it on him. Okay, this stick is starting to look more like a, what do you call it? A bunny? There we go. Maybe that's better. I'll probably add a. Oh, that's even still too big. My gosh. There we go. You give him little ears like this. Okay. And then you, once again, I'm going to use the brush. And I'm just going to rub it in. Might have to take some more gray clay, or silver clay. It's not gray, it's silver. Yeah, because like right there. No, that's the opening. Come on. I closed him. There we go. Alright. If I keep getting out of the screen, just holler at me. Push it down just a little bit. So there's one ear. Now do the other one. I want the ears small. If you want them bigger, go ahead and do bigger. But I wanted, you know, because he's a drunken squirrel. So, God, I keep getting out of frame. I'm so sorry, y'all. And oops. Gonna have to fix that one. My gosh. Yeah. This is so much harder when you're recording than it is when you're sitting there by yourself and doing it. hope I'm still in frame. Okay, so we've got the ears now, the feeties and the hands. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to need more clay because we still got to do his tail. And squirrels have big, big pretty tails. Or some people say purdy. They have purdy tails. I know I got some more. I didn't use it all. Oh my gosh. It's like a jungle in here. Oops, did I bump y'all again? I am so sorry. Oh my goodness, where did it disappear to? There it is. Oh. Okay. So, let's give him a purdy tail. So I'm just going to take this and we're going to condition this a little bit. See, this is how you know that this is Sculpey. Look how easy it was just to roll it. So, again, you can just, don't have to do it in your hand. You can do it right on your table. And you just roll it. You want it kind of pointed on the ends and thick in the center, if that makes any sense. Okay, and then you take and you roll like that. And there's your tail. Since he's drunken, actually no, we'll do that. What do you think? You think that's cute? I think he needs a bigger tail. How about you? I think he needs a bigger tail. Let me get some more clay because I want a bigger tail than this. Hold on. Okay, so let's try this again. So you want thicker in the middle, okay? And then you want thinner edges. If that makes any sense, okay? And you just take and you roll. Kind of like that. Does it make sense? No, we're gonna have to roll just a little bit more. Maybe I got too much this time. How's that? Does that look like a squirrel's tail? No, I don't like this. Ah, too skinny. That's what's great about this clay. Okay, that's gonna be the bottom, and this is gonna be the top. There we go. Much better. Okay, now how's that? Or should we put his tail to the side. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Darn it. Like this. Let me pull you out a little bit. Should I do it like that? Or like that? I like that. Let's do it sideways. Alright, so you're going to get it where you want it. Okay. Nah, we'll do it this way. And then you're going to squish it down. I am going to, remember how I connected the head to the body? I'm going to do the same thing, oops, with the tail. Okay, so let's get that wire. Okay, and the same thing, you don't need too much, about a half an inch, quarter of an inch. Okay, so like that. You want to put, oops, can't forget this. Okay. And remember, you just dip. Just a little bit, just a tiny bit. And then you want to put it in about like that. Okay. That's too short, so I'm going to put some glue on my finger and then put it on the wire, and then you're just going to put them in there like that. Okay, and then the bottom, just like with the rest, you're going to want to blend it in. There you go. Oops, I squished his ear. You don't need to be drunk. Mommy's making him drunk. Alright, so now we got his tail, his paws, his feeties that Mommy totally squished. Now we gotta fix his feeties. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to do his eyes, and what I like to do is take, I mean, you can really use whatever, but I'll take the small end of the brush, okay, and I'm going to, actually, let me do his nose first. So you're going to pinch where the nose will be. Pinch it, pinch it. And then just shape the nose, the snout, whatever you want to call it. I think we'll add just a tiny little bit of pink, because I think we're gonna make, I think we should make this a little girl, because Granny D's got lots and lots of little boys, squirrel boys. Nah, I don't like that. Alright. Anyhow, so you get the nose the way you, or snout, whatever you want to call it. And then I like to take my picker, okay, and I don't know what you want to call it, but just kind of form where his mouth would be, or actually even this end would work better, because I want his mouth to be a little bit open. That's where we'll put his little tongue, like he's sticking it out. He got drunk. Where's my acorns, right? Okay, let's put a little bit of pink for the tongue now that we've got the tongue open. Probably only need even just half of that. See, here's another thing. You don't need a rolling pin. Look at this. Just roll it out. Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling. But that's... I don't know where it stops, so... I've been sitting here talking to myself, I guess. Oops. So, okay. Got the feet, paws, whatever, his ears, his tail. Okay, we did his snout and his little mouth. We're going to put a little bit of pink in for his mouth. Okay. Good. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it quit recording, and I don't know. So there's his little tongue. Ah, if I can get it. So he's sticking his little tongue out. My gosh. Alright, so I hope... Okay, I'm not sure what happened. My camera quit recording, so I really don't know what y'all got to see or not. But I've been trying to work with it, but I keep, what do you call it? Messing up his little paws and stuff. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm trying to like fix his paws. I'm not worried about right here because, you know, she's gonna get like a little bow. Okay, well, here we go. Alright, let's do her little bow. And, or, you know, like her little, I don't know, collar, necklace, whatever, you know, necklace. We'll call it a necklace because she's a girl. Then we're going to put a bow, band, thing, whatever, you know, on her ear. I think she's turning out kind of cute. So we want to roll this out thin as well. I mean, not super thin, so you can see like this is even thicker than what the belly was. Okay. Whoops! Knocked the squirrel. I'm just gonna so you can see. And then take her. No, that needs to be a little bit longer. Oh, is it drunk? Oh man, and I broke her ear. Gonna have to fix that. Alright. Okay, let's, instead of making a flat little thing, let's do like a round collar type thing. So you all know how to make the snakes, right? So just like that. Get her. You want to wrap it. Here we go. Should we put a little jewel? Let's put a little jewel. Because she's special like that. She deserves a little jewel, right? So let's do that. See if I can't make a diamond shape. There we go. We'll stick it right there. Maybe. How's that look? She got some bling. Some bling bling. There we go. Alright, let's make her bow to go around her little ear. So we're gonna need a little band, or you know those headbands with like the little bows on it. So we'll put that there. I hope you've seen that. And then we'll make a little bow. Well, we're gonna try. I don't know. Okay. Squish one end, squish the other end. And then we'll put it right there. How does that look? Oh, so cute. I think she's cute. She's not so looking drunk anymore, is she? Alright, so I was, before my computer or my phone turned off, oh, excuse me, I was showing y'all how to, do like a little eyebrow. So we kind of got like a little eyebrow right here. And we're going to do one right here. Maybe I should have done it before I put the bow. So what do you guys think? Think Granny D will like that? Alright, so because she's quite big, I'm going to go and bake her in the oven at 225 for probably 30 minutes because she is quite big. Even though this clay only calls for 15 minutes, she's really big, so I'm going to lessen the heat and a longer cooking time. So anyhow, there she is. Actually, let's do this. I think it would be kind of cute. I think I mentioned that. You just take and you push. And it gives, I don't know if you can see that, like a texture. I hope I'm still in the frame. I really need to figure out how to do this. Clay is so hard. I don't know how these people, like, when they do the speed. So. Oh, I squished her nose. Let's get her, or snout, nose, whatever. And her little tonguers. Okay. Alright. So, you can see I did add a little bit of texture to her. You can even take the toothbrush like that. Okay, so I'm going to go and bake her, and then when she's done, I will be back to show you. Okay, so here we go. There's the little Miss Squirrel. Her little tongue sticking out. So, I don't know. I hope y'all like it. And D, when you get it, I hope you just love her. I think I could have done a little better. But I know I could have done better on the tongue, but When you just kind of look at her, she's like, see, drunk squirrel. Like, give me more, give me more. Where's that adult beverages? Or what do I call it? I think adult beverages or something like that. Anywho. There she is. So, there is one of the polymer clay tutorials. I hope you all liked it. If you want to see more clay tutorials, let me know down below in the comment section. I'll post no, never mind. Just leave me a comment down below if y'all want to see me do any more polymer clay or different things. I was gonna dry brush her with the paint, but I really like how that silver just kind of had its own thing going on. So, anywho, I hope y'all liked it. But let me know down below if you want to see any more. I can show you like how you can cover your crochet hooks and that. There was one tool I forgot to show you. Y'all gotta know what these are if you do your nails or nail decorations, but each end has a tiny little, this one's even smaller, like little ball tips, right? This is to do nail decorations. This is what these are for, but I use it for clay as well. And I forgot to show you that earlier. Anyhow, okay, so here's the one my baby made. She's so cute. My daughter says, look, it's mommy and baby. Okay, well, I hope y'all have a wonderful day or night, whatever time it is. And I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you have not done that already. Hit the notification bell. And definitely leave me a comment if you want to see more of the clay tutorials. I've noticed though and I don't know if this is happening to everyone or what, but I have had to resubscribe to people over and over again, and it's not making any sense. I'm going, now I know I was, I knew I had subscribed to them, but for some reason it was coming up, that I hadn't subscribed, and I'm going, what is, and so I have to resubscribe, and my notifications aren't even coming up, like, when you hit the bell for the notifications, none of that's even coming up, so I don't know what the deal is, but, in any case, maybe it's just mine, I don't know, but hit my bell, that way you'll know when I put out another video. I've been doing pretty good, about 1 or 2 a day, well, no, I take that back. I'm getting better at being more active of putting up videos, but I'm not gonna sit there and say, okay, on this day I'm gonna do this, that day I'm gonna do that. Because honestly, it really depends on what's going on during my day. It also depends on how well I'm feeling, because I do have some health things that are going on, so it really just kind of depends if I'm having a good day or not, if that makes sense to y'all. So but I've asked this before, and I want to ask y'all to do it now. Ask me questions, like a Q&A. Y'all give me the questions and I'll give the answers, as long as it's not too personal. I mean, be personal but not over personal, if that makes sense. All right. Because I'd love to make a video like that. I will do another shout out, probably on Wednesday. So y'all need to, if you want me to give you a shout out, be subscribed to my channel and hit a comment below and say, hey, I'm a subscriber. Can you give me a shout out? And I will definitely write y'all down and I will give you a shout out. All right. Excuse me. And I'll also subscribe to y'all if I've not subscribed already. Okay. So until next time, I will definitely let you go now. God bless, and I hope you have a wonderful time. Bye bye.